When I think about a home and a small home at that, I don't think our social engagement with our family will change fundamentally. I think that's too much to ask. Uh, I do think mankind needs social interaction, and especially with your loved one, with your family and your closest friends. So I don't think that the residential unit on the inside will change. But what does need to happen is that we need to start considering more flexibility. We need residences that are more flexible, have open plan spaces, yet have a system, a structural system or a partitioning rule system that can make these spaces quickly reconfigurable in case you need more storage, or you need space to isolate, or you need to sort of quickly give out somebody, say an isolated washroom or washing area or any such thing. Well, to reduce energy consumption, I feel we might have to start relying on individual generation. So I think on individual captive generations, I think the first thing is to start generating your own power in some small way or the other. The second most important thing is to treat your own waste. And when we realize that we have to do both of these, we may be forced to realize that we have to reduce how much we consume, both in terms of energy and how much waste we actually generate. To that effect, I think the first thing we need to reinvent is our air conditioning systems. And with the West now relies on geothermal cooling and earth cooling, that's something that we can start doing. We have to start considering living in low rises, ground plus 3, ground plus 4 developments, which are much smaller in footprint, so that you're not relying on elevators and tighter spaces for vertical circulation, so you're not wasting space on multiple staircases, so you can isolate faster, so you can have individual units that are actually self-reliant. These will also give you, smaller units will also always give you access to balconies or access to some amount of ground where you can have your own self-reliant sort of spaces where you can grow food. Finally, I think the neighborhood, once it changes, when you start looking at lower rise but higher density on floor, start looking at green roofs, you will see that office spaces will probably be the only places where there are high rise developments, because office may become a little less essential than they used to be. I can't say they'll be redundant. I think also the way we commute within neighborhoods has to change. You may need to start doing individual sort of autonomous pods, which are almost like self-driving cars, but you don't pay for them. I think on the whole, when that changes and our reliance on the individually owned car changes, our streetscape will change, the scale of streets will change, things will become a little more walkable, a lot more addressable by foot, and our perception of and our interaction with infrastructure within the city will change. I think that will have far-reaching effects into how we consume space within our homes as well.